Hello, hello, hello. We are back, baby. Let's get it. The Bucks will actually be starting with the ball first in this one. Anyway, hello, it's your host, Maniac, coming back at you with another stream. In today's stream, we're going to be watching as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers take on the Seattle Seahawks. Let's get it. All right, and the kick is a way to start the game. It's gonna be caught. It's gonna be bobbled, and he's gonna have to kneel it in the end zone. Not what we want to see to start the game. Come on, we move. We got throwback logos on the scoreboard. It's beautiful. Come on, we here. Anyway, Baker under center. Back behind him is Rashad. Man in motion's Godwin. It's gonna be a handoff to Rashad. That's gonna get blown up behind the line. Loses about 2 yards. Not when we want to start the game. Oh, they actually say it's officially only a loss of 1 yard. All right, Baker in shotgun, back to his right. Baker's dropping back. He's looking in. It's quick throw to Godwin, who's going to fall forward for the first down. Tackled by number 13 of the Seahawks. So to make me feel better, tell your defense to take a dive with Jason and Zach Charbonnet. No. And let Emeka go off. I could agree to that one. You say no, you're great. That's not how that works. Anyway, 1st and 10 at about our own 32. Baker under center. Man in motion's Durham. Fakes the handoff. Baker's looking to throw. He's just going to have to throw it upfield. And it's a wide open man. Who's got to about the Seattle 40? It's Cade Otton. He has risen from the grave. Cade Otton gets a pass for a first down. Hallelujah. Looks like Baker's first read is supposed to be Durham, who fell down. So Baker just looks upfield and just happens to see Cade Otton wide open. Manages to get it to him, but that is a Tampa Bay first down. Just shy of Seattle's 40, actually. Baker under center. Fakes the handoff. And he's just going to dump it off to Rashad, who's going to have to take off a run, and he's going to get about 4 or 5. We'll take it. Pressure was in his face. They're going to say it's a gain of 4 officially. Notable injuries for the Bucks: Bucky Irvin, our Lord and Savior, and also Mike Evans, our other Lord and Savior. Anyway, it's 2nd and 6 at Seattle's 37. Baker, handoff to Rashad, and he's up the middle, and he's gonna be about a yard short of the first down. Gonna bring up a 3rd and 1 situation for the Bucks. Bucks have all these injuries and choose not to elevate anyone. I think it's because we genuinely couldn't elevate anyone. I think we wouldn't have had enough spots for him. Anyway, Baker under center in 3rd and 1. Man in motion's Durham. It's going to be a handoff to Rashad, who's going to bounce to the outside, and he's going to get the first down to about the 29. I think it's just genuinely we didn't have enough bodies. We had too many bodies on the roster because literally every single person that was inactive today is injured. So I think that's why we didn't elevate anyone. But, like, that does concern me is the fact that we didn't bring up, like, another DB or something. Especially with the fact 2 of ours are out. Anyway, 1st and 10 for the Bucks. Seattle's 29. Baker in shotgun. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And he's just going to check it down to, I believe that's Godwin. No, it's Cade Otton again for the first down. All right, Cade, I see you. I see you, Cade. That's not good. I'm aware. I am aware that's not good. All right, 1st and 10. We are in the red zone. Baker. Man in motion. Baker's telling him to stop and sit. All right, now he's telling him to go. Baker. He's looking. He's just going to check it down. And it's going to get dropped in the backfield. Loses about 4. That, not a great play to Godwin. I believe that's actually Sean Tucker. Hard to see the numbers and stuff with how bright it is in Seattle right now. All right, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 14. Not an ideal play there. We lose 4. How are you doing, Poncho? Anyway. Baker in shotgun, alone in shotgun, dropping back, looking to throw. Looking. Baker rolling out to his left. Pump fakes, and he's going to check it down to a receiver that is, I can't see. It is a Mecca. Gets a couple back. All right, makes a 3rd and 9, so 3rd and lawn. Marvin Harrison Jr. might be that guy. TD catch in double coverage. That's crazy. Panthers beat the Dolphins after going down 17-0. That's crazy. Anyway, Baker in shotgun. Back to his left. Baker dropping back, looking to throw. Looking. Baker just going to take off with it. And he's going to slide just shy of the 10. 4th down. Panthers are so back. It was the Dolphins. All right, 4th and 5 for the Bucks. They're going to send out Chase. For a 30-yard attempt. It's up, and it is good. Bucks take a 3-0 lead. Rico Dowdle had 200 rushing yards. There's no... What? Rico Dowdle with 200 rushing yards? Really? He did. That's crazy right there. Anyway. Alright, we get 3 points there. We at least come away with points deep in their territory. Would have liked a touchdown, but we'll take 3. We're going to put the defense out there. Anyway. Well, Adam, congrats on the win. I don't think I picked your team. Unfortunate. And then how'd the Saints game end? Did they wind up winning? I saw they were up like 2 scores or something. I turned it off and I stopped paying attention. You did? I did take the Panthers? Actually? Ask David, I gave up after the first quarter. Poncho confirm. True. Oh my god, I did take the Panthers in my Pick'em League. Huh. But for some reason, I took the Ravens. Why did I take the Ravens in that? I'm pretty sure I picked the Texans because Lamar was out. Weird. I don't know why I did that to myself. He said, and I quote, Adam, don't let me down. Okay. I remember saying that now. So true, actually. I remember saying that now. All right, where's my Coke? There's my Coke. Well, Adam, thanks for not letting me down, buddy. All right, kick after the field goal is away. It's going to be fielded about the 5. Seattle's going to return up past the 20, 25. Dropped at about the 30. And that is where Seattle's offense will start. All right, let's see how this Bucs defense does. All right, Darnold in shotgun. Back to his left. Darnold, quick throw over the middle to, not sure who that is, number 15. It's going to get the first down, but there is a flag on the play. He said in the video. I did say it in the video. Oh. I still thought of you, Adam. Trust, I thought of you. All right, let's see what the flag is. They're debating it, so I think it might be on Seattle. Offsides on the defense. Offsides on the offense. Saying he'd be pissing me off when he talks about the Raiders. Can you blame me, Poncho? I wanted to pick your team, but I can't. The weekend could almost be perfect for me. Duke won, Panthers won, and my favorite NASCAR driver might advance to the next round of the playoffs. Ooh. I at least have the Dodgers. You have the Dodgers. I got the Bucks. Yep, that's what I got right now. Anyway, Darnold, handoff, looking to throw, and he's going to throw, and it's going to be caught by Cooper Kupp for a first down. Oh, the humanity. How we let Cooper Kupp get open. Good play by him, honestly. Dodgers in 3. Dodgers in 3. Anyway, quick run to the right by Gainwell, and he's going to get another first down. Oh, good. Picks up 11. Oh, good lord. Well, 2 weeks from now, actually. Oh, anyway, I got a new jersey, by the way. Got to show the big boy some love. Tristan Wirfs. I literally got this when I went to the Bucks Pro Shop because I wanted one with the 50 season patch. have time to watch those games. Nice. Anyway, Darnold, handoff to Kenneth Walker, and he's going to only get about 2 yards this time. Second out. Fuck up, Greg. Should have gotten a Donnie one. Absolutely not. Anyway, 2nd and 8. Darnold under center. It's going to be pitched to Walker, and he's going to be right up the middle. He's going to get about 7. It's going to be a 3rd and 1. There is a flag, though. Holding on the offense. Back it up. Back it up. Should be about 2nd and 18. Eagles have one more play. Are they currently losing, or is it tied? Defensive DPI. Oh, my Lord. Anyway, Darnold, handoff to Walker. No, Walker. And he's going to stumble forward after breaking a tackle for a gain of about 2 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and 17, actually, so it's about 1 yard. Good job not being tackled in the backfield, honestly, for him. Losing by 4. Oh, shit. Well, shit. I picked the Eagles to win. 4 seconds left. Anyway, Darnold in shotgun, alone in shotgun. Quick throw, and it's going to be caught, and it's going to be just shy of the 1st. Going to bring up a 4th and 3. That's Jackson Smith and Jigba on the catch there. Should be about a 4th and 3. Let's see what Seattle does here. Seattle's going to send their field goal unit out. And Broncos beat the undefeated Eagles. That's crazy. Also, I forgot to move the ball again, but oh well at this point. I'll get into it. It's my first game back after a couple-week hiatus. Yay, JSN points. And a 44-yard attempt. And it's... no good! No good! He missed the field goal! Wide left! And the Bucs take over! Let's go! Missed field goal, baby. And if I'm not mistaken, that's the first offensive drive that the Bucs defense has not let up points on the first drive of the game. And then that leaves one undefeated team left. The Buffalo Bills. Anyway, we vibing. We vibing. We vibing. Also death. Yes. Devin White is back to his old self. Ha ha ha. Anyway, Baker throw in and just over the hands of Otten. Covered well by the defense. That's first play. So apparently the Bucks and Seahawks sent out Mike Alstott and Sean Alexander for the coin toss today. That's pretty cool. Anyway, all right, 2nd and 10. Bucks trying to get tight ends involved finally. Baker in shotgun, back to his left and right. It's a handoff to Rashad, and he's going to be up the middle, gain of about 6 to the 40. We'll take it. It's going to bring up about 3rd and 5. Time to also hate watch the Chargers. Fuck the Chargers. Anyway, oh, it's actually a 3rd and 4. Apologies. Anyway, 3rd and 4. Baker dropping back, looking to throw, rolling out. Baker's just going to keep it. He's going to run with it. He's going to slide just shy of the 49. Going to bring up a 1st down. We take that. Anyway, Baker under center from the 48-yard line. Man in motions, Chris Godwin. Baker, handoff to Rashad, who's going to get maybe 2 yards. Not much there. 2nd and 9. All right. Baker in shotgun, back to his left. Godwin in motion. Baker dropping back, quick throw, and it's caught by Egbuka for the 1st down. 1st down. Good play, Egbuka. 1st and 10. Yay, egg points. Egg. Anyway, 1st and 10. Baker under center. Man in motion. And it's going to be an end-around play for, I believe that's Tez Johnson, who's only going to get about 3. No, it's actually Cam Johnson. Sorry. Anyway, fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Throw in, and it's incomplete. Looking for K. Dotton. There is a flag, though. Is this going to be pass interference? Roughing the passer on the defense, actually. So it should bring up a first down. Let's see. Do I agree with the call? Oh, yeah. I see it now. The guy rolls over the old lineman right into Baker's knee. Yeah, and that's well after he throws it. Yeah, can't be doing that. Cannot be doing that. Baker dropping back, looking to throw, looking. Baker's just going to take off with it, and he's going to fall after a gain of about 4. I don't know if he meant to or if he just kind of meant to slide or what happened there, but either way, he picks up about 4. They actually only give him 3. And the Bucks will take this to the end of the first. So we will go to quarter 2. Bucks up 3-0. Anyway. So far, Bucks offense looking pretty good. Seattle's offense looked pretty good too. Right now, it's going to come down to which defense is going to make a play. All right, here we go. Start of the second quarter. There's a decent amount of Bucks fans in attendance. We take that. All right, Bucks are going to have a 2nd and 6, actually. They fixed it. Baker in shotgun. Back to his left. Man in motion. Quick throw to Rashad. And he's going to fight forward for a gain of about 3. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3. They actually say only 2, so they say it's 3rd and 4. Baker in shotgun. Back to his right. Man in motion, Zigbuka. Baker dropping back, looking to throw. Quick throw. And it's bobbled by Godwin and broken up by number 39 of the Seahawks. Oh, that's just a really good play on by the defense, man. Godwin has it in his hands. And then Okada just comes in at the last second and knocks it out of Godwin's hands. Just a good play. Not even mad at Godwin for that. That's just a really good defensive play. And Chase will come on for another field goal. Just good play. Kick is up, and it is good. Bucks will extend their lead 6-0. Hey, honestly, Bucks defense is at least getting down the field. Or offense getting down the field. I'm going to play this smart before stupid sports. How are you playing it smart before stupid sports? Oh, Herbert remembered Lad McConkey exists. I haven't even breakfast, so I'm starting to get my salmon and rice ready. Ooh, smart. All right, kick is away. And it's going to be bobbled inside the 10, but he's going to return it up past the 20, 25, and he's going to get stopped at about the 26. And that is where Seattle will take over on offense. Anyway, Darnold under center. Drops back, looking to throw. Quick throw. Finds JSN, who's going to get the first down to about the 38, 39. Okay, they're showing off career timelines. This game is boring. Yeah. Do both teams take a vacation too? Maybe. Anyway, Darnold dropping back, looking to throw. Overthrows JSN. There is a flag. They're going to call pass interference, even though it's an overthrow. Oh my. Jacob Parrish's jersey's literally ripped. Humbly, I disagree with that being pass interference on Jacob Parrish. First, the ball's overthrown, and then Parrish gets his jersey ripped, but it's somehow pass interference on him. Either way, it's Seahawks first down. I don't understand that one, but okay. And then handoff to the Charbonnet, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield by Levante. They're stingy this week, apparently. But, like, that's... If you want to say defensive holding, I'd agree with you. But defensive pass interference? No. I'm sorry, no. Anyway, 2nd and 13. Jesus. Anyway, Charbonnet checks into the left side of Darnold. Darnold dropping back, looking to throw. Quick throw. And it's up in the air, bobbled by JSN. Incomplete. It is going to be a 3rd down. And again, I apologize if my voice sounds a little rough. I think I'm coming down with a little something. But either way, we move. We still stream. Yeah, that's an incomplete pass. Good job, Winfield. All right, 3rd and 13. Darnold in shotgun, alone in shotgun. Flips it up the field to Kenneth Walker, who's going to get the 1st down. Are you kidding me? Jesus. 3rd and 13, and we let Kenneth Walker run for 13 yards. My brother in Christ. Oh, there's a flag. Hold on. Are we getting bailed out? Ineligible man downfield by Seattle? Oh, because it's a forward pass. So it's a pass, actually. I genuinely didn't even think about that, honestly. I thought that was a rush, but no, it's a flip forward, so it's a pass. That's all right. Anyway, Darnold dropping back, looking to throw, just dumps it off over the middle to Charbonnet, who's going to be tackled just about 5 yards shy of the 1st down. But that's going to be a 4th down. Third. Oh my lord. 13. I don't even know how you would say that. But it's like the 13th down and 5. Good God. All right, 4th and 5. They're sending the punter. I don't trust it. Oh, I forgot. Other teams can punt. Never mind. Anyway, it's going to be fair caught at about the 6-yard line by Johnson. I would have let it bounce there. But we'll take what we can get. Bucks will start from their own about 6-yard line. Not an ideal position to be in, but we've been in worse. We just need somebody to win. Just need somebody to win. Anyway. Alright, here we go. We're back. Alright. 1st and 10. From our own 6-yard line. It's going to be a handoff that gets to Sean Tucker that gets maybe a yard, but I think it gets back to the line. They do say he gets 1 yard. 2nd and 9. They're showing off Emeka Egbuka at 9 years old, which I'm assuming is throwing out the first pitch at a Seattle game. That's pretty cool. The Titans are so cooked. How cooked are we talking? All right, 2nd and 9. Baker dropping back, looking to throw, looking. Tries dumping it off to Tucker, but I think he drops the ball. No, it looks like they're saying it's a completed pass. They're saying it is a completed pass, so he loses about 3 yards. 3rd and 13. Ay, ay, ay. Sorry, 3rd and 12. Yeah, not ideal. Bucks are going backwards. Bucks are going backwards. Like your eggs. Shut the fuck up. Anyway, it's a screen pass for Godwin. I believe that is on the outside. That gets 6 or 7 yards. Nothing crazy. Gets 5. Brings up 4th and 7. That's a play call. And Dixon's on to punt. Bengals defense forced a fumble. Bengals defense making plays? Unheard of. Anyway, 4th and 7. If I'm Seattle, I'm literally sending the house after the punter. He gets the punt off. And it's going to take a bounce about midfield. And it's going to roll to about the 41 of Seattle. We at least get Seattle back on their side of the field. It was Hendrickson. Oh, never mind. That's just Hendrickson making a play because he's the only thing that Cincinnati has on that damn defense. All right, so 1st and 10 for Seattle, about their own 41. And we are in commercial break. Let's go see what do we got for scores right now. I don't want to see what we got going around the league. See if there's any actual good games right now. Cardinals are up 14-3. Bucks are up 6-0. Lions are up 7-0. Chargers are up 7-0. God, okay, this afternoon is just full of mid games, but at least 3 of the 4 games have touchdowns. Granted, a lot of the morning games are kind of meh too. We had 1, 2, 3 blowouts. Yep. Yep. What is this? Oh, I apparently can make this a members only live stream. No, thank you. I'm good. Weird Sunday. Really weird Sunday. Anyway. Oh, let me look. Did Mountain do them? Looks like Mountain did not. Hold on, Mountain must not have done his thing. Members only accessible to like 10 people and only 1 to 2 will be able to show up. Exactly. Speaking of, have I done? No, I haven't done my memberships for the week. Well, you have yours still, so that tells me I don't need to do them yet. Alright, 1st and 10. Darnold, quick throw. To believe that's... Who is that? I can't see. Is that JSN? Yeah, it was JSN for a gain of about 4. Since I got an ad, I want to talk about something. What's up, buddy? Oh, speaking of, I want to pause ads while the game's actually ongoing. I forget that I was going to do that. So that kind of reminded me. Thank you, Poncho. Anyway, quick pitch to Kenneth Walker, and he's going to get about 3. You can't say ad on Twitch? What? Gain of about 2. Like, the word itself you can't do. That... Really? That feels like the dumbest thing in the world. I don't think that... I feel like that's not true. But at the same time, I could see it. Like, the word itself you can't do. In chat. Huh. I feel like I've definitely said the word ad on Twitch, though. Like, in chat. Anyway, Darnold dropping back, looking to throw. Quick throw. And it's caught by Cooper Kupp for the 1st down at about midfield. Frickin' Cooper Kupp, bro. Because I was in someone's chat and I got censored. Maybe it's their chat specifically that you're not allowed to say it. Cause I know some people have certain rules about what you can and can't say in chat. Anyway, 1st and 10 for the Seahawks at about midfield. They're actually at their own 48, at the Bucks 48 now. Anyway, fakes the handoff, looking to throw, looking, throwing, and it's going to be caught for a 1st down by, I don't even know who that is, 88, a tight end, I'm assuming. Barner, AJ Barner. I know for a fact she does not care. That is so weird then. I've never run into that issue personally. Of course, it was Dennis in coverage. On the line, on the tight end, of course. We just say add with a Z instead. That's crazy. Anyway, 1st and 10 from the 38. Looks like it's a run to Kenneth Walker. And did he fumble? Bucks are saying they have it. What happened? I wasn't even paying attention. I didn't even... Did he actually fumble right there? Tyke Smith has the football. Let's see what happened. Okay, it's Jalen Miller who flips it to Kenneth Walker. So it's a backwards pass. So yeah, that's a fumble. And they reward it to the Bucks defense. Option play, I see that now. That's a fumble in my opinion, but we'll wait till we come back to confirm it. Why is Milrow in? I don't know. Is he more mobile than Sam? Is that why? Yeah, it's a fumble. According to everyone on Twitter saying it's a fumble. He's very mobile. I'm assuming that's why he's in. It's because he's more than Sam. So for the option play to be more effective. But it's going to be the most obvious run. Yeah, you would think. Alright, we'll swap this over and that over. Well, anyway. Yeah. Bucks get a ball. Good play by the defense. Even though all we had to do was fall on it. Technicality. But hey. Defense made a play. Defense made a play. So it's going to be first and 10 for the Bucks. Believe around their own 40. Jalen Milrow showing him off. Let's see. Yeah, so he flips it to K9, so it's a backwards pass. Or backwards pitch. So Bucks get the ball at their own 41. Baker under center. Shep in motion. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking, and he finds, I believe, that's Egbuka for a first down. Let's go. Let's go, Egbuka. First down. Brian Callahan is getting fired. Already? How bad's the game? Like, how bad are we talking? Anyway, first and 10 for the Bucks at Seattle's 35. Baker fakes the handoff and handed it off to Shep for some reason. And he gets dropped at the 40, so it's going to be a second and about 15. There's getting cute with the play calls, and then there's getting cute with the play calls. It's almost 21-3, bro. Oh, my lord. Yeah. Of all the people to give that ball to, you really chose Sterling Shepard. Interesting choice, I guess. Baker? Now, Baker in shotgun. Dropping back, looking to throw. Looking. Baker's going to take off with it. He's only going to get a yard. Third down. It's going to be a 3rd and 14. Titans offense has not been able to move at all. Dang. Outside of that field goal they have, I guess. Or did they just get lucky with the ball or some ball placement or something? Anyway, 3rd and 14 from Seattle's 39. Baker just has to dump it off to a tight end who he's going to get some blocks in front of him. He's going to die. I think he steps out. But there is a flag on the play. It's Cade Otton, but I think it's coming back for a hold. Oh, no flag on the play. So it's a first down, Tampa. Subscribe team, replace the Titans. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know how you let Cade Otton do that. Anyway, Baker under center. Fakes the handoff. Has to just dump it off to Taz Johnson, who's making people miss and manages to get about 7. We'll take that. So it's going to be a 2nd and short. At least we didn't have a CJ Stroud thing happen. True. Anyway, 2nd and 4. Baker dropping back to throw. Dumps it off to Rashad, who he's going to get the first down inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. 1st and goal for the Bucs. I'm going to immediately repause the ads. Good job, Rashad, by the way. All right, so 1st and goal from the 7 for the Bucs. Godwin in motion. It's going to be a flip to Rashad. He's going to try to hit the edge, and he does, and it's a touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad. Touchdown. And the Bucs take a 12-point lead. Beautiful block in there. Believe it was a worse lead blocking for him. Oh, it absolutely was. Worse like, get over here. Sit down. Fantasy points. Anyway, Chase on for the kick. It is up, and it is good. Bucs will extend their lead to 13. And here it comes. Please hold. Okay, it's still struggling, but it tells me that I have 11,000 kbps. I don't know. So we're just gonna wait for it to eventually catch itself up. Here, I'm gonna take away the camera, see if that helps a little. Temporarily. No, not helping at all. I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait for it to figure itself out. Jeez, Mike McDonald is actually kind of bad at home. Only 4-7. God damn. Anyway, kick is away. And it's going to be fielded inside the 5. He's going to return it up past the 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Going to be forced out of bounds at about the 45. Death, I just found the funniest shit. What's up, buddy? Alright, there we go. Stream seems to be figuring itself out. What'd you find out? AJ Brown pass deflected Smitty on the Hail Mary. That is hilarious. Alright, so it's going to be a first 10 for Seattle from their own 46. Darnold in shotgun. Charbonnet to his right now. Darnold dropping back, looking to throw. Looking. And it's going to be dropped by Charbonnet. It's going to bring up a second down, but that is the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. We just came back for commercial break, just to go back to commercial break for the 2-minute warning. Oh, Meek got an INT? Good for him, I guess. Raiders legend Meek Robertson got a big... I just saw that on Twitter. Raiders legend Meek Robertson with a pick. Oh, God. I forgot the Cowboys and Eagles play Thursday night this week. Ain't nobody want to watch that. Nobody gonna want to watch that. But that is pretty funny, though. So AJ Brown's arguably the reason the Eagles lost. Good thing I'm gonna be on a train that day. Good thing I worked that night. I have to close, so I'll be busy. Anyway. All right, minute 57 to go. Seahawks have the ball at their own 46, I believe it is. We're just seeing the outside of Seattle right now. Here it is. All right. Sammy. Minute 57. At his own 46. 2nd and 10. Darnold in shotgun. Back to his left. He's motioning a little out wide. It's going to be a handoff to, I believe that's Charbonnet. And he's going to get about 4 yards. Just shy of midfield or at midfield. But it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And 6. 1 minute 39 to go. Seattle's in no rush here because they don't want to give the Bucs time to try to extend the lead. Darnold in shotgun, back to his left. Darnold dropping back, looking to throw. And it's going to be caught by Cooper Kupp. They're going to give him the first. First and 10 for Seattle with about a minute to go. Darnold dropping back, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle to number 15. And he gets another first down. What are we doing here? I love the Lions Wildcat offense. What are the Bucs doing here, man? We're leaving people wide open. All right. Timeout, Seattle. All right. So Seattle uses their first timeout. They are at the Bucs 33-yard line. Darnold in shotgun, back to his right. Sam dropping back, looking. Avoids 1 sack, rolling out to his right. And he just has to throw it upfield. And it's broken up. Looking for Cooper Kupp. Broken up. 2nd down. Good job by Sam Darnold avoiding the first sack and just running away. Not sure who got their hand on it for the Bucs to be able to try to deflect it. But good job. Johnson fumbled. Johnson? You mean Quentin Johnson? I'm assuming that's who you're talking about? If so, ha. Anyway, Darnold in shotgun. Dropping back, looking to throw. Quick throw. Finds, I believe that's Cooper Kupp for a gain of about 6. 3rd down. Seattle going quick, but looks like they use a timeout. Yep, they do. Timeout, Seattle. Tyke Smith, actually. One leather off. Brother. Johnson? Who? Okay, I'm going to look and see. I'm getting a replay of it now. Yeah, it is Quentin. Anyway, Darnold dropping back, looking to throw. And he has a man wide open inside the 20 to about the 18, 17. Bucs are trying to say they want to put, saying he pushed off. All right, 1st and 10 for Seattle. Bucks need somebody to step up here. From about the 17, Darnold dropping back, looking to throw, looking. Throws over the middle, and it's going to be caught. And he's going to be dropped at about the 5. Seattle's going to have to use their last time out here. Nope, they're going to go hurry up. 1st and goal from about the 6. Darnold dropping back, looking to throw. And it's broken up in the end zone. Zion McCollum flies in to save it. Nice play, Zion. David Montgomery threw a touchdown pass? What the fuck? I just saw that on my phone. What the fuck? All right, 2nd and goal for Seattle from the 6-yard line. And somebody calls timeout. Timeout, Tampa. Good call, Todd. Just get the right defense out there. Get the right defense out there. All right, 2nd and goal from the 6. Probably quick look for the end zone. If you don't have it, just throw it away. Maybe a run where you have the timeout, but I think you'd want to save that. It's probably look for the end zone on a pass, throw it, and if it's not there, throw it away. Don't risk it. And then just take the 3. You get ball, start the second half. All right, Darnold in shotgun, sends the man out wide, JSN. Takes snap, drops back, looking to throw, in end zone, and it's caught. JSN in the back of the end zone. How do you not cover him, bro? That's just ridiculous play. All right, Seahawks will get a touchdown, cut into the Bucks lead. Extra point attempt is good. They will cut the Bucks lead down to 6 with 6 seconds left to go. I don't know what we were thinking there. That was just not a good play. Why is he? Who even is that? Is that? I don't even know who that is. That's on JSN for whatever reason. Like that's a mistake and a half. All right, we're gonna have timeouts and stuff ready for halftime. And the kick is away. And it's going to be fielded in the end zone. He's going to run it back up past the 5, 10, 15. Yeah, and he's going to be swallowed at about the 19. And that's halftime. Yeah, not good end of the game of the half for the Bucks. Not a good end of the first half. I don't know how you let him drive down the field there and get a touchdown. And then, worst of all, I don't even know who the hell that was on JSN. Had to take a call. You're good. Thanks for taking a dive. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, Kendall Vildor. Why is he, of all people, on JSN? Seattle's #1 receiver, bro. What are we doing? Ay, 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 ay. Anyway, that's halftime. Bucks are up 6, but Seattle gets the ball to start the second half. Not what we want to see. Yeah. That's oof. All right, let's go look around and see what other scores we got going on. So Titans are losing still 21-6. Lions are up 14-0, and the Commanders are losing 10-0. Damn, the Bucks game is the only one that's at halftime, and we're the only ones even close to halftime. Commanders Chargers has 4 minutes to go. Lions Bengals has 10 minutes in the second. And then the Titans Cardinals game's got like 4 minutes left. What the frig? Are we just moving along quick? Like, what are we doing? All right, but we got halftime. All right, well, I've got laundry in, so I'm gonna go swap that real quick. So, Poncho, you know what to do. Yeah, Cheer, you were always star of the show. Glad to get rid of that side character. Anyway. Oh my god! The Yankees are losing 11-0. What the fuck? Yes. That's something. The fraudulent Yankees. Fraudulent. Only one because they played the Red Sox. But anyway. How are you doing, Poncho? You enjoying the games this afternoon, or are you kind of just like, meh? Because, like, so far, this game's gonna put me to sleep. On the bright side, this game should be done by, like, 7 o'clock. Because, like, yeah, we're already at halftime. Penis. Alright. Thank you, Poncho. Preach. I'm sick. Oof. That's unfortunate. I think everybody's, like, low-key, like, sick right now. It's that fucking time of the year where everybody gets sick as a dog, you know what I mean? It just feels like everybody's getting sick right now. That time of the frickin' year, am I right? We're vibing. We're having a good time. Just waiting on halftime. It's my house. Aw, rip. housemates always leave the AC on and my body gets shocked with the heat outside. Oof. That is unfortunate. Anyway. All right, looks like we're getting ready to come back from the half time break. All right, here we go. Start the second half. Neither team's running the ball very well. Other than that, team's identical. 126 to 129, 163, 151 total yards, 11 first downs for both sides, then the one turnover. All right, let's see what the defense has for the start of the second half. Hopefully, a turnover or a stop. Anyway, Chase is on for the kickoff, and away it is. And it's going to be fielded at about the 5. And he's going to run up past the 10, 20. And he's going to be tackled at about the 23. Good tackle. Come on, Zach and JSN. Come on, defense. 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 First and 10 for the Bucks at about the 23. No defense. Yes, defense. Anyway, Darnold in shotgun, back to his left and right. Quick throw over the middle to, I believe that's the tight end, Barner, who's going to get about 5. I don't see no fence. I don't got a... Do I need to get a fence? Second and 5. All right, second and 5. Darnold under center. Man in motion. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. And he's going to be hit as he throws. There's going to be a flag in the secondary, but it's caught. Is this going to be a pass interference call? The ball was caught, but I don't know if he actually got his feet in bounds. Holding on the defense. So it's an automatic first down. Low-key, he caught that. Damn. Alright, so it's going to be a 1st and 10 from now the 36. K9 to the outside, and he's got a run lane. He's gone. No, he's going to get shoved out of bounds just before the 5 by Tyke Smith. It's 1st and goal, though, from about the 6-yard line. Jesus Christ. Defense, where you at? Thanks for saving the touchdown, Tyke. Appreciate you. Anyway, 1st and 10 for the Seahawks from about the 5. It's a handoff to Zach Charbonnet, and he's going to walk into the end zone. Nearly untouched. It's a touchdown. Jesus Christ. Bro, that was supposed to be Zach. Well, there you go. There's your fantasy points. There's a touchdown for Zach Charbonnet. And the Seahawks tie it. Extra points take the lead. Let's go. Nobody was able to bring him down. Anyway, it's 13 all ball game. Extra point attempt to take the lead. And it's right up there. And they will take a 1-point lead. Thanks for taking the dive, buddy. No. It's not over yet. But Bucks offense has to score here. This is some freaking pathetic defense start the second half from Todd's unit right now. Like some pathetic fucking defense. I knew you'd help me out. Fuck off. Alright, I gotta run upstairs real quick. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Chair, chair, free chair. All right, so screen pass to Godwin only gets like 2 yards. So it's a 2nd and 8. Sorry, I had to go upstairs for a minute. 2nd and 8 from our own 25. Baker in shotgun, back to his right. Baker dropping back, looking to throw. Quick throw to Shep. And he's going to go out at about the 29, gain of 4. All right, we cannot go 3 and out offense. Jaden, my beloved. What Jaden do? All right, 3rd and 4. Baker in shotgun. Back to his left. No, now back behind the line of scrimmage. Baker, quick throw. And he's got Godwin to the 40 for a 1st down. There we go. There we go, Godwin. He's my beloved. Fair enough. Chargers and Commies game tied. Ooh. Damn, is that going to be a good game? Alright, so 1st and 10 for the Bucs at about the 40. Baker under center. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Dumps it off to, I believe that's Tez Johnson, who's going to get about 8 or 9. That is, in fact, Tez. So it's going to be a 2nd and about 1 here. All right. That's actually going to be a gain of 8. But 2nd and 2. Bucs near midfield. Baker in shotgun. Man in motion's number 19. Handoff to Rashad. And he's up the middle. And he's got the 1st down to about the 42. Rashad. Oh, flag. On the defense. We're chill. That penalty will be declined. 1st down, Tampa Bay. Baker under center. Back in the backfield. Man in motion. Baker fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking. He's going to throw. And it's caught by Tez Johnson to the 16-yard line. 1st down. Here we go. Go, Tez. Beautiful throw from Baker. And beautiful catch by Tez. All right, 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Baker in shotgun, back to his right. Sean Tucker joins him on the left. Now it's going to be handoff to Sean Tucker. He's got blockers in front of him. Only going to get about 4 yards. 2nd down. Oh, they say 3. 2nd and 7. And there is an injured Seahawk on the play. So we will take a minute. We will we'll take a quick commercial break. It's Tariq Woolen that was hurt. Oh boy. That's not good. That is not good for Seattle. They're already down Witherspoon, so being down Tariq too would not be good. We are still in commercial break. Not future Raider Tariq Woolen. Unfortunately, future Raider Tariq Woolen. Jeez. Alright, are we coming back finally? Yep, we're coming back. They're showing off different highlights of the game so far. Like the touchdowns, the fumble. Alright, so it's going to be a 2nd and 7 for the Bucs at about the Seattle 12. Baker in shotgun, man in motion's Durham. Baker is going to dump it off to Rashad, and he's going to get blown the fuck up. Yeah. Mafe gets to him. Yeah, that was not... Loses 3 yards. 3rd and 10. Yeah, I don't know what the plan... Wirfs just couldn't get out. I think Wirfs was expecting White to be more behind him to get a block. Yeah, not great. So it's actually going to be 3rd and 15. They fixed it. So 3rd and 15 for the Bucs. Baker in shotgun. Back to his left is Rashad. Baker's going to drop back, looking to throw. He's going to throw it. End zone. Touchdown! Emeka Egbuka! Let's go, baby! Let's go! Beautiful play. Beautiful. And looks like the Bucs offense is going to stay on the field and go for 2 to make it a touchdown game. Two-point attempt from the 2-yard line. Baker in shotgun. Back to his left is Rashad. Egbuka in motion. Baker takes snap, drops back, looking, throw in. And it's Egbuka again with the 2 points. All right. There you go, Poncho. There's fancy points. Egbuka. That's my rookie of the fucking year right there. Egg points. Egg points. Just a beautiful throw by Baker to Egbuka. And then a beautiful throw on the outside to get the touchdown. Bucs up 21-14 in the 3rd quarter. Egbuka. And that's touchdown number 5 for Egbuka on the year. Yeah. Well, anyway. Whew. We got a game right now. All right, let's see what the defense can do here. All right, going to be fielded inside about the 5. He's going to run it up past the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. He gets to the 46, but there is a flag in the secondary. I think this is going to be a hold. Holding on the return team. Back it up. Back it up. Again, Buck special team unit has to get it together, bro. That is like our weakest point of our game right now is our special teams, bro. Between the blocked punt, the blocked kick, freaking these big returns on defense, on the kick offs, man, it's just oof. And quick throw, and it looks like it's actually dropped for JSN by JSN. Oh, are they saying it's first down? First down. They're showing off all the Ohio State wide receivers that are active this year. JSN, Garrett Wilson, Curtis Samuel, Chris Olave, Ekbuka, Marvin Harrison, Terry McLaurin, and Noah Brown. They are saying it is a first down. So first and 10 at about the... Oh, sorry. That was a replay from earlier. So it's first and 10 from the 31. Fakes the handoff, dumps it off to the tight end, who he's going to get tackled after a gain of about 7 or 8 by Yaya. Second down. Second and 2. Come on, defense. We need you. No, was it? No, that was a first down throw. That was a first down throw earlier. It just looked weird. Anyway, second and 2. Darnold under center. Back in the backfield is Kenneth Walker. It's going to be fakes the handoff. Looking to throw, and he's throwing up a bomb. And he gets JSN inside the 10. Are you kidding me, defense? First and goal. All right. What the fuck are we doing? JSN and Zach points. There you go. There's your JSN points. Antoine Winfield just can't keep up with him and then just can't make a play. God. Yeah. JSN fast. Winfield just loses track of the ball there. Good God. All right, so first and goal from the 7. Darnold under center. It's a pitch to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get about 2 yards. It's going to be 1st and goal from about the 5. Sorry, 2nd and goal from the 5. Apologies. All right, 2nd and goal. Another handoff. And he's going to gain about 3. So it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 2. And they're going to bring... It looks like they're going to bring in Zach Charbonnet here for the next play. In fact, they do. 3rd and goal from about the 2-yard line. The Detroit game's finally at halftime. 14-3. All right. 3rd and goal from about the 2.5. Darnold under center. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw, looking. And he's wide open in the back of the end zone somehow, but there is a flag on the play. A.J. Barner wide open. There was a flag. Let's see what the flag is. Offsides on the defense. Penalties declined. Result of the play is a touchdown. How is he that wide open? What are we doing? Holden? Oh, I genuinely don't. Looks like Hassan Reddick thought he was offside, so he ignored it. But, like, what the fuck? Yeah, Seahawks didn't tie the game up. Their tackle held the fuck out of him, but okay. I genuinely, I don't know what the fuck happened there. Nobody was watching him. That was some defense. All right, game's 21 all. Bucks offense has to respond here. That's fucking pathetic. I don't know what the fuck we're doing there. Three and one team's going at it. 3-1 team's going at it. Yeah. Seattle's first 3 drives, 3 points. Well, they missed the field goal, so that doesn't really actually count. 92 yards. Seattle's last 3 drives, 21 points, 211 yards. Fucking pathetic. This is just pathetic from the defense. Jesus. All right. Offense, respond well, please. Why do we gotta play the 49ers next week, man? right, it's going to be fielded inside the 5. He's going to return up past the 10, 15, 20, to about the 25 before getting laid on his butt. Good play by the Seattle defense. All right. 1st and 10 for the Bucs. Oh, they're showing off Skip Pete, the running backs coach for Tampa that had a medical emergency at practice the other day. Glad he's good. Glad he's okay. All right, but Tampa Bay offense just needs to get going here. Anyway, Baker under center. Man in motion. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Throws, and it's caught at about the 44 by Emeka Egbuka. 1st down. Beautiful catch. Egbuka just laid out for it. He made zero effort trying to get up. He's like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna accept my catch. All right, Baker in shotgun, back to his left. Now is right. Sorry, was right, now left. It's gonna be flipped to Sean Tucker, who he's gonna go down at about the line. Ay, ay, ay. 2nd down. We just cannot run the ball right now. Everything we try is not working. God, I miss Bucky. Come on, Baker. Make something happen. Baker in shotgun, back to his left. Baker dropping back, looking to throw, looking. He's just gonna dump it off to Tucker, who's gonna get about 4 yards. 3rd down. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. They actually say he only gains 3 on the play. 3rd and 7. Baker takes snap, drops back, looking to throw. Quick throw. Godwin gets the 1st down. Let's go. 1st down. 3rd and Godwin Jr. 3rd and Godwin Jr. Wait. Illegal shift. Illegal formation on the offense. Still 3rd down. Never mind. Never mind. All right, so it's 3rd and 13, actually. Baker in shotgun, back to his left. Baker's going to take snap, drops back, looking to throw, looking. And he's going to air one out. And it's Egbuka! Inside the 5! Holy fuck! Emeka Egbuka! Inside the 5. Holy shit. I'm stunned. Wow. 1st and goal from like the 3-yard line. Oh, it's actually the 2. Anyway, Baker under center. Gonna be handoff to Rashad. And he gets stopped at the 1. 2nd and goal. Oh, there's a flag. What's the flag? Personal foul on the defense. Unnecessary roughness. So it's an automatic first down at like the 1. I'm gonna be real. That probably should have gotten called on both teams. Like, yeah, Leonard Williams throws Wirfs to the ground, but then Cade Otton jumps on top of him. Anyway, it's a pitch play, and it's a touchdown! Rachaad White! With a 1-yard touchdown. But hey, we'll take it. And the Bucks get a tutty. 27-21. It looks like Rachaad and Leonard Williams are getting chirpy. Rachaad pushed the back of Job, and that's just not needed. That's not needed. Come on, Rachaad. Alright. Chase is on for the extra point. It is up and right down the middle. God. Am I going to have to get a Mecca Igbukah jersey? Like, he's a rookie. My one rule is I don't buy rookie jerseys. But, like, whew, he's been so good. I can't. Alright. Can the defense get a stop now so my blood pressure can relax for a minute? we go. So this is going to be fielded in the end zone. He's going to run it up past the 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and he's still going to the 50. Good God. All right. Special teams. What the fuck? One of these is getting returned, bro. One of these is getting returned at the rate we're playing. It came down to Chase being able to slow down the blocker just enough for reinforcements to catch up. Oh, good God. Anyway. Darnold under center at about the 49. It's a pitch to Charbonnet. And he's going to hit the outside and get about 8 yards. 2nd and 2. And that will end the 3rd quarter. Headed into the 4th. Bucks are up 7. Bucks 28, Seattle 21. Both teams are trading freaking touchdowns at this point. I think at this point it's going to come down to whoever's defense makes a stop. Go JSN and sack. Go defense! End of 3. Fuck your defense. Fuck your fantasy points. My fantasy team is more important. My defense is more important. Damn it! Sorry you're losing to Nevitz. Yeah, I've accepted I'm losing to him. Most of my team is hurt. And I had to like literally plug and play people in that I didn't really want to be playing, but it is what it is right now. We got 15 minutes to go. Bucks are up 7 currently. Let's hope the damn defense can get a stop. All right, Darnold, 2nd and 2, under center. Charbonnet in the backfield. Cup in motion. It's going to be fake the handoff. He's rolling out to his right. He's going to look to throw. He actually is going to take off with it and gain about 5 for the first down. You fell off. It is what it is. Most of my team is fucking hurt, bro. And then those that aren't hurt are in terrible positions. Oh, we got a flag. Laundry, and it's on Seattle. Holding on the offense. So it's going to be a 2nd and 12. All right, 2nd and 12. Somebody needs to get to Sam Darnold here, man. He's 9 for 10 on his last 10 pass attempts. That's crazy. All right, 2nd and 12. 2 backs in the backfield. Darnold dropping back, looking to throw. And it's batted. And it's picked! And he's running it back! To the 50, 45, 40. To the 35 of Tampa Bay. Antoine Winfield Jr. And that's a pick! There is a flag. Do not take this away from me, bro. Pass interference on the defense. It's a first down. It's illegal contact, actually. So they take away the pick. Seattle gets fucking bailed from illegal contact, bro. Who's it even on? I don't even see where it is, personally. Damn. Oh, I think it's on Zion right there. Yeah. Alright, so it's 1st and 10 at about the 48. It's a handoff to Charbonnet. He's going to get about 5. We needed that pick, bro. Alright, 2nd and 6. We needed that pick so bad. Alright, 2nd and 6 from the Tampa Bay 44. Darnold in shotgun, back to his right. It's going to be a handoff to the running back, and he's going to break tackles. He's going to avoid tackles and get the first down. Jesus Christ. Defense! Stop the fucking run, please and thank you. Your defense acknowledges it knows my fantasy team didn't need that. Apparently. And there's a flag. Too many men on the field. On which side? I would assume on Tampa. So the fact there was too many men on the field and we couldn't stop the run. Oh, no, it's on Seattle, actually. So it's a 1st and 15. Darnold dropping back, looking to throw, looking. He's going to have to check it down. And he's going to, and it's Kenneth Walker who's going to get dropped behind the line. Went backwards, or get stopped at the line, they're saying. Forward progress. So it's going to be a 2nd and 15. Alright, 2nd and 15. Come on, defense. We need to stop. 2nd and 15 from the 42-yard line of Tampa. Darnold in shotgun. Back in motion's Kenneth Walker. Darnold takes a snap, drops back, looking. He's looking. Rolling out to his right. He's going to get hit as he throws, but he gets the ball to number 88 Barner, who's going to make a catch and make it a 3rd and manageable here. 3rd and 6. Good play by Barner, honestly. Came back to help Scooby. Alright, Darnold in shotgun, back to his left. Darnold dropping back, looking to throw. Throw in, and it's bobbled by JSN. Ref's going to say he catches it. So right now it's a 1st down Seattle. Let's see. Bobble. Yeah, I think he has control. It's a 1st and 10 from the 21. Quick throw to number 15, and he's going to get a chunk. About 6. Horton. Defense. All right, 2nd and 3. It's a handoff to Charbonnet, who's going to get a yard. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Defense, we need you to shut him down right here, right now. Because eventually the offense is not going to be able to keep putting up points. 3rd and 2. Darnold in shotgun, back to his right. It's a handoff to Charbonnet. He's up the middle. He's got it inside the 10 to the 6-yard line. Defense, don't do that. Defense did not listen. So it's going to be a 1st and goal at the 6 for Seattle. Just get scored on. No. I don't like that idea. All right, 1st and goal. From the 6-yard line, Darnold in shotgun, back to his right. Darnold dropping back, looking, throw in, and it's caught. Barner, touchdown. Breaks the tackle, Levante. Are you kidding me? Seattle makes it a 1-point game. Levante, you got to make that tackle, bro. Fuck. Levante's got to make that tackle, man. All right, extra point attempt. And it's good. Seattle tied at 28 all. Ay, 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 ay. I don't even know what to say about this anymore, bro. Can't stop the run, can't stop the pass. Defense just can't do shit right now. All right, so. Egg points now. Maybe. We'll see. I hope so. Obviously, I hope so, but hey. At some point, the offense is going to stall out, and at some point, they're going to do it. The only question is when. All right. Dinner's ready, but I'll wait till the next commercial break to go get it. Eventually, the offense is going to stop being able to score. All right, kick is away. It's going to be fielded inside the 5, up past the 10, 20, 25, 30. And he's going to get dropped at about the 35. And that's where the Bucs offense will start. We need to get the ground game going. We need to get the pass game going. We just need to get everything going. And then get the freaking defense stops to make a stop. Defense gets a stop, we can be sitting pretty. Problem is the defense hasn't been getting a stop all fucking game. Except for the missed field goal. Pretty much. Anyway, Baker under center. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to throw, and it's going to be caught by Tez over the middle to about the 47. First down. And is there another injured Seahawk? Oh, yeah. 28 and 13 ran into each other, helmet to helmet. '28's is gonna be forced to go off the field. Why does 13 get to stay? Because he also hit his head. Interesting choice, I suppose. Baker under center from the 48-yard line. Fakes the handoff. Dumps it off to Rashad. And he managed to stay on his feet and get the first down. First down. Good job, Rashad. Just good job by Rashad to stay on his feet there, honestly. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 at the Seattle 34. Baker under center. Handoff to Rashad. He's going to get maybe a yard or two. Nothing going there on the ground. I'm going to give him a yard. They actually do give him 2. Oh, yeah, that's a crazy stat line right there. A touchdown scored in every second half possession. God. And now, Nick Amwari is down on the field. Their rookie. Oh, you hate to see it. All right, we got a commercial break. I'm going to go get food real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, I don't know what happened. I was away. But apparently now it's 4th and 17. What the fuck did I miss? Death! Yes, I missed a lot. Sorry. It's getting bad. Yeah. I see that. God, we're punting at their 41. That's bad. Punts away. And it's going to be down at the 1. It's 4th down. I see that. Well. 1st 10 from their 1, I guess, at least. Baker got sacked, what happened. Okay. Not ideal. On the bright side, more fantasy points. Congratulations. Alright, 1st and 10 from their 1. This is where if the defense wants to get home, that'd be nice. Alright, it's going to be a handoff to Charbonnet. And he's going to get maybe a yard. He does get a yard. 2nd and 9. This is where the defense, if they want to get home to Darnold or Charbonnet in the backfield, I would appreciate them. A safety here would be massive. And get the ball back in the hands of the offense. Alright, 2nd and 9. Darnold in shotgun. Quick throw. It's bad in the air, and a man's wide open. And he's going to get the 1st down, Cooper Kupp. God damn it. How are we letting this happen, bro? What is Todd's defense doing? Like, this is pathetic. We can't cover. It's batted in the air by Yaya. Almost a pick 6. Somehow lands in the hands of Cooper Kupp, who's going to take it for a 1st down. Yaya, get your fucking hands on it, bro. Or somebody cover Cooper Kupp, please. God, I'm getting flashbacks to the NFC divisional round. Anyway, Darnold. It's a handoff to the running back, and K9's loose. And he's got up past the 30, and he's going to go out of bounds. Jesus Christ. This fucking defense, man. God forbid we actually make a play, bro. Also, Jesus. 1st and 10 from their own 34. Takes the handoff, looking to throw, looking. He's going to get hit as he throws, and he finds it, and he gets it to JSN, who's open. Again. Because God forbid we cover. There is a flag, though. Why do I feel like it's roughing the passer? Why do I get that feeling it's roughing the passer? Somehow, some way. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. Add an extra 15 to it, why don't you? Let's see it. That's roughing the passer? He hits him in the chest. And then Darnold doesn't even fall down, brother. He hits him in the shoulder. How is that roughing the passer? That is actually comical. Anyway, it's a handoff to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get shoved forward for about 9 yards. Jesus Christ. Defense can't stop anything. We're just letting Seattle walk all over us. What'd Chase do? Game's over, but Chase is a stud. Nice. Man in motion. It's a handoff. And measure of revenge for the Bucs as they stop him at the line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. Maybe lose a yard if we're lucky. 3rd and 2. Third and 2. Darnold in shotgun back to his left. And one behind him. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. 4th down. You take the points here if you're Seattle, right? Oh my freaking god. Demercado did what Mitchell did last year. What happened last week? Oh, he dropped the ball. They're actually going to go for it. Or at least go hard count, try to get the Bucs jump. Nope, they got to play. And Darnold is going to throw, and it's caught. Wide open fucking touchdown. Are you fucking kidding me? What are we doing out here, bro? It's a 4th fucking down! Are you fucking kidding me, bro? 4th fucking down, and we leave a man wide fucking open for a touchdown. The defense is now an issue. The special teams is an issue. Also, there's definitely holding on the play. Let's be real about that, first of all. But, like, holy fuck. Yeah, Seattle put their balls on the table there. Seahawks not. Yeah, nah, they were right. And the extra point's up, and it's good. It's Seattle takes a 7-point lead. Yeah, what the fuck? I don't even, like, there's, like, I don't know how you leave that man wide open. I don't. I don't know what coverage breakdown that is. D-line was there but couldn't make a play. We were. There was still holding on the O-line. God, that's just pathetic play by the defense, bro. Pathetic. Just pathetic. And genuinely, if I'm the Bucs here, this is 4 down no matter what, because you can't trust the defense to get a fucking stop this drive. You can't. Kicks away. It's going to be fielded inside the 5, up past the 10, 20, 25. Gets brought down at the 30. And that's where the Bucs offense will take the field. This is the drive. This is the drive. Yeah, Sam Darnold's dropped 328 yards on us and 4 touchdowns. That's pathetic. I don't think we've sacked him once. We haven't. The only pick we got was the fucking Antoine Winfield one that got called back because of illegal contact, which would have set us up. Anyway, Baker in shotgun back to his left. Baker dropping back, looking, and he's throwing, and it's Emeka Egbuka to the 45 already, so it's a 1st down. At least Emeka's a stud. At least we got Emeka Egbuka. If not, you're joining me on the couch. I'm probably joining you on the couch, buddy. Alright. Baker dropping back, looking to throw, looking, and he's going to just throw it away. Second down. Want a quesadilla? I want alcohol. This game is just though we left defense at home. The defense just clearly didn't get on the plane. Clearly. I don't know where the defense is. I don't know where special teams is. Clearly, we left him on the plane, or we left him at home in the airport. Maybe we left him at the practice field at home. I don't know. Anyway, 2nd and 10. Baker's dropping back, looking to throw, looking. Baker's just going to have to take off with it. Nope, he's going to sidearm it to K-Dot, and who's going to get the first down and more to about the 20. First down, Tampa. No liquor? Unless you want NyQuil. Bro, I might want it to put me to sleep. But we get the first down to about the 20. Now we're going to have an issue of we're leaving a lot of time because there's 2 minutes to go. Do not call a timeout, Tampa. Let this go to the 2-minute warning if you have to, but do not call a timeout. Yeah, that's what Tampa's doing. They're letting it go to the 2-minute warning. And that is the 2-minute warning. Bucks are down 7. This where you think they go for 2? I don't even know, bro. I don't know what we're gonna do. The defense can't get a stop to save their life. I would assume no. We take the extra point. Honestly, with the Bucks being where they are, I want them to start running the ball more and taking Seattle's timeouts away. Trying to make it so Seattle doesn't have time to get down the field. God, we needed that Antoine pick so bad. Alright, here we go. Let's see what we got. Defense needs a stop. Needs it. Well, the offense needs to keep going, and then the defense needs to stop. Anyway, Baker looking, throwing to Egbuka, who he's going to stay on his feet and get about 9 yards to about the 11. If I'm in Tampa, I'm in no hurry here. I am in no hurry. You got plenty of time, all 3 timeouts. You want Seattle to use timeouts, if anything. God, Emeka stumbled, and he probably would have gotten more if he didn't. But he's trying to slow up so he didn't get too much yardage. Anyway, 2nd and 1. Tampa taking their sweet time. Baker in shotgun, back to his right. Baker dropping back, looking to throw, looking. He's going to roll out to his left. He's going to throw. End zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Sterling Shepard, with 1:08 left on the clock. Did we leave Seattle too much time? Is the question. Herbo interception. Rah! At the goal line. Oof. All right, 35-34. Chase is on for the extra point. It's up and it's good. Bucks tied at 35 all. Minute 8 to go. Looks like Baker and the offense wanted to go for 2. Come on. They gave Sam too much time. We probably did, honestly. With how he's been playing against our defense, we probably did give him too much time. Minute 8. Both teams have all their timeouts. Yeah, so this could be going for like another 40 minutes, bro. Let's see what happens here. Bucks defense needs a stop this drive. Needs it. Kick is away. Seattle's going to catch it inside their 5, up past the 10, 15, 20. And he's going to be dropped at about the 23. Minute 3 to go. Seattle, all 3 timeouts. This is where if the Bucks defense wants to make a stand, this is it. Chase got another touchdown. Nice. We just needed one stop, guys. One fucking stop is all we fucking needed, bro. All right, here comes Sam Darnold with 1:03 from his own 23. 1st and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw. Finds Cooper Kupp, who's going to get about 8. 2nd down. That's not what we want the first play of the game, of the drive. Come on, defense. We need you to step up right here, right now. Darnold in shotgun, back to his left is Charbonnet. Darnold dropping back, looking, and he's going to be hit as he throws. And it's picked! It's picked off! Levante! Levante fucking David picks him! Oh my god! Oh my god, Levante! Levante redemption! Yes! Yes! Levante, I love you! Oh my god, Levante, I love you. Okay. We need to kill the clock. Take all the clock away. Baker, under center. I gotta fix this, but I will in a second. Baker, under center. Man in motion's Godwin. Rachaad White with the carry. And he's going to get about 3. We're good with that. Take Seattle's timeouts. Take them away. Seattle used their first timeout with 49 seconds left to go in the game. No matter what, we run the ball 3 times. Take their fucking touchdowns. Take their timeouts away. Take them away. I do not care. Take their timeouts away. Baker, under center. Takes snap. Hands it off to Rachaad. He's going to get back to the line. 45 seconds. Seattle take another timeout. And that's going to be 3rd down. I don't care. Run the ball again. I don't care. Run the fucking ball. Take their final timeout. Do not give Seattle a chance to have a timeout going into another drive. All right. Baker, under center. Takes snap. Hand off to Rachaad. And he's got a lane. He's got the first down. And he's going to go down. Yes, Rachaad. Yes. Yes. First down, baby. And Tampa can take all the time they want. Just line up the field goal at this point, baby. Holy fuck. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bucs. They have all 3 timeouts. 38 seconds. Just take a knee. Take the time away. Pray to God this doesn't get blocked. Yeah, Bucs are coming out in formation to kneel. And they'll do exactly that. We'll take it. Todd's right there to call the timeout with literally 1 second on the clock. Timeout. All right, 3 seconds to go. Bucs call a timeout. What the fuck? What the fuck are you saying what the fuck for? And it comes down to Chase's leg. For glory. For a win. 39-yard attempt. Kick is up. It's good. Tampa Bay wins, baby. Let's go. Bang. The defense came up and when it mattered most. Holy fuck. Anyway, the Cardinals intercepted Ward, and the defender fumbled, and the Titans recovered on the opposing end zone for a touchdown. What the fuck? I need to see that play. But anyway, That's your final. Bucks 38-35.